The Summer Paradise event of 2023 was a main event released on July 28, 2023, at 7:35 p.m. PST. The event lasted 3 weeks, ending on August 18. All 4 previous Summer Paradise creatures returned with this event alongside 3 new creatures, one of which was the event's unique Warden. Unlike the previous Summer Paradise event, the 2023 event did not use the mission system for its associated creature missions and instead featured its own menu through which these missions could be viewed and tracked. Additionally, the event was given its own currency, shells. Participation also granted the player a badge. Part 1 of the event saw the introduction of new Sifracoca, the first Tier 5 Photovore, alongside the return of Rorolo and Mordelium. The ocean depths and coral reef palettes were added with the same update as well. While all Summer Paradise event creatures were purchasable through the Paradise store for a flat payment of shells, players could also complete creature-specific missions which granted them free copies of each available species. Players would need to complete these missions several times to fill the free creature gauge, after which they would receive the creature and their progress would be reset. During Part 1, this could also be done twice per creature, after which a player would have to purchase the creature for shells to obtain additional copies. Part 2 of the event, beginning on August 4th, saw the introduction of Squitico and the return of Denjzi. Summer Paradise plushies were also released during this time, with the serpent, goldfish, and palm tree plushies becoming available through the Paradise store. Furthermore, the 2 species limit on free creatures was raised to 4 each, including that of creatures which were obtainable during Part 1. Part 3, released August 11th, introduced the Summer Paradise event's first Warden, the Eigion Warden, and also saw the return of Hisolidium. The free species cap was increased a second time, jumping from 4 to 6 species per mission creature. Additionally, the material overrides coral and sunken sea palettes were added, the latter of which was a signature look. Like the event's other palettes, these must be obtained from the customization menu and cannot be found in the Paradise store. The Paradise store is the Summer Paradise event's event-specific shop. It can be accessed by first opening the event's mission menu, then selecting the button reading Summer Paradise Shop, where it can be used both in-game or from the main menu. The Paradise store uses the Summer Paradise event's special currency, shells, which can be collected through the following methods. Collecting the rotating blue shells around the map, each of which grants the player a single shell. Completing creature missions, with the amount rewarded differing depending on the mission. Buying them with Robux from the Paradise store's Shells tab. Besides being able to obtain free creatures from the event's missions, players could also spend shells to purchase Summer Paradise event exclusives via the Creatures tab. Rorolo costs 275 shells, Mordelium costs 1,500 shells, Sifracoca costs 4,000 shells, Denjzi costs 2,500 shells, Squitico costs 500 shells, Hisolidium costs 10,000 shells, and finally the Eigion Warden costs 20,000 shells. As of Part 2, players could access the Plushies tab to purchase Summer Paradise event exclusive plushies using shells. Serpent costs 2,500 shells, Goldfish costs 750 shells, and Palm Tree costs 1,250 shells.